Down in the description below, I have a link to my new third channel, Realm of Geekdom, where I'm going to be uploading all of my classic podcasts, along with new episodes coming out very soon, where I'm going to have some crazy interviews, stuff that I promise you're not expecting. Over there at Realm of Geekdom, the link is down below. Give me a subscription, check out some of the shows we have on there, and there's tons more to come on that channel. Now, let's get to the video. So everybody knows that I'm a huge Dragon Ball fan, and I have been since I was a little kid. But I want to talk about the current state of Dragon Ball right now in the spring of 2023. So Dragon Ball right now has, in my opinion, not really been in a good spot since probably last summer. Let me take y'all back to last summer. Last summer, not only did we have the new movie come out, Dragon Ball Super Superhero, we also had this interesting cliffhanger where Frieza returned after not being seen for several arcs, and he took out UI Goku and UI Vegeta, and then took the heaters with him and went back into space. That was the cliffhanger. Then we had 3 months where the manga took a break. And then we came back with 3 months of the superhero prequel story that, to me, was mid. They had 3 months of Trunks in high school. It was a slice of life story. They did okay with it. I thought that most of it was kind of pointless, to be honest. They introduced Dr. Hedo early and gave Krillin more to do. Then we get to the Dragon Ball Super Superhero adaptation. Then what happens? I'm expecting it to actually add tons of new scenes, like Goku recruiting Broly, the creation of the Gammas, the conception of Cell Max, and we've gotten none of that so far in 2 manga chapters. We're literally getting, for most of these chapters, a scene-by-scene retelling of the movie. There was some cool stuff in chapter 92, like Goku versus Broly. We saw the fight that was basically not in the movie, although it was in the trailer for the movie. But all we have left now is basically retelling the movie. The absolute state of Dragon Ball right now is just embarrassing. Here we have a property that is a multi-billion-dollar property, one of the biggest international franchises Toei has on their hands, maybe the biggest. And instead of giving us something new, instead of giving us something interesting, they're giving us, Shueisha and Toei are giving us this, a retelling of a movie that just came out last summer. We've all seen the movie. 90% of Dragon Ball fans have seen this movie already. And they're not adding anything interesting because the story, while fun, wasn't really all that captivating and all that interesting. So they have a chance to do something cool here. And they've done very few cool things. Krillin getting beat up by a bee, and Goku versus Broly was fine, but what else is there? If you're expecting perfect Cell Max, this chapter showed you're not going to get that, and you're not getting adult Gotenks. You're not getting any major changes. I, as a Dragon Ball fan, am totally disgusted with the way Shueisha and Toei have treated Dragon Ball. We have a multi-billion-dollar property that's popular in America, Canada, Australia, all of South America, well, most of South America, Mexico, Europe. It is the biggest international franchise Toei has. And instead, they spend all their time hyping up One Piece. Now, I have nothing against One Piece, and whoever is working at Toei Animation and Shueisha to push One Piece, I don't mean Oda, I mean whoever the producer is doing a great job, because Toei will hammer out One Piece material all the time. But with Dragon Ball, they barely promoted this damn fucking movie. They are now retelling the movie instead of giving us something cool after Black Frieza. And as a hardcore Dragon Ball fan, I'm left here with my dick in my hand, hoping for something better, and they're not giving it to us. Now, I know that we're going to get the Black Frieza story later on. I know it, and you know it. I know we're going to get that. I know we're going to get new stuff. We're probably going past the end of Z. I know. But right now, dude, the fandom is bored. And even me as a Dragon Ball fan, I'm bored. And I'm a hardcore Dragon Ball fan. I love Dragon Ball. It's no secret. I bought the show tons of times. So not only are Toei and Shueisha literally wasting our time and wasting Toyotaro's time when they can just speed through this and show us one panel and move on to the next thing without adding anything new. But on top of that, Toei chooses to go after and try to blacklist Team 4 Star and shut them down. Toei Animation and Lisa Yamatoya go to fucking anime conventions and copyright claim artists, so they won't even let the fans have official fan manga or even draw shit and make some money off of it. But instead of giving us something new, they sit there and they bullshit and fuck over the fandom. They attack Team 4-Star. They copyright strike YouTubers all the fucking time. Right? They go after Totally Not Mark. They go after me. They go after Team Force. They go after Unreal Endgame. They go after every freaking content creator, even though we're all following the fucking rules, right? And then they don't even give us a good fucking home release of the movie because it's got green tint. They're blue balling us and giving us green tint. And when the fans email Toei and say, hey, Toei Animation, you have green tint in your 4K, can you fix it? These assholes at Toei are like, no, that's the way it's supposed to be, when we know as fans that it's not supposed to be like that. They won't even give us a good home release of Dragon Ball Z and GT. They won't give us a proper remaster. They won't use the original broadcast audio despite the entire Dragon Ball Z and GT audio being found by the fans. They refuse to take it. So not only are they fucking us with the new stuff, they're fucking us with the old stuff too. And you wonder why Dragon Ball fans pirate. You want to know why people pirate Dragon Ball? Why people go on torrent sites and download the movies and download the anime? Because you're not giving us a proper home release. If they gave us a home release with multiple languages, remastered, color corrected, the way it's done right, I would buy it. Many of us would buy it. But instead, they fuck us over. They lie to us. They attack artists. They attack content creators because they have this, and I don't give a damn about how Japan has different copyright laws. Eat shit on that, bro. The fandom is what is keeping Dragon Ball Super alive. They barely promoted Superhero. Really, people on Twitter, Reddit, Facebook, and YouTube, and Instagram were doing a better job of hyping up Superhero than fucking Toei was. And now, instead of giving us Black Frieza, they gave us 3 months of Trunks in high school crushing on a chick that's like older than him in a young woman's body. And now they're giving us the fucking movie in manga form, which is going to be less interesting because there's no new story content and it's fights in single panels. Yeah, I know it's not CGI, but it's fights in single panels. So it just, Dragon Ball right now is in such a bad state when all they really have to do is give us new stuff. Get past this. Is there a reason why we're still stuck on Superhero? I'm sure there is, but I don't know what it is. Could they be planning a new anime? I'm done talking about the Dragon Ball anime. It's been 5 years and there hasn't been a new anime series. There's no point in talking about it anymore. There's no point. And when it comes to the manga, even that's not interesting. The Granola arc had a ton of problems, but buddy, the Granola arc was fucking the Godfather compared to the Superhero arc, the prequel arc that is, and it's at least new stuff. Ultra Ego Vegeta, that's new stuff. That's cool new stuff. Instead, we're now doing stuff that we just got done seeing a few months ago, and Dragon Ball fans are bored, and I can't even blame them. So you wonder why the interest in this franchise is dwindling. And to be honest with you, I now feel like they took way too long to produce a new anime. They took way too long to really keep us hyped. The Superhero movie was fun. The Broly movie was fun. I'm not saying they were bad necessarily, even though some feel that way, but the momentum coming off the Broly movie, the momentum coming off the TOP, the momentum coming off the Black Frieza reveal has not been capitalized. And I'm sure that when we actually get to the new arc, we're all gonna have fun again. But right now, Dragon Ball is basically Goku in the healing tank on Namek waiting to come out to fight Frieza. And I'm saying that as a guy who many of you know is one of the most hardcore Dragon Ball fan content creators out there. There's tons of content creators that love Dragon Ball, or at least that claim to, but I've proven time and time again that I do, along with my, a lot of the other ones do have as well. And even I'm saying that this is a waste of time. So they really need to get past this, bro, because the more time they waste, the more interest is lost. And instead of bringing the Dragon Ball anime back, they bring back Digimon, which again, Digimon was fun. I enjoyed Digimon when I was a kid, but Digimon right now is not drawing the rating Super did. It's not getting the hype Super got. It's fucking bullshit. And if Toriyama doesn't want to write new stuff, then hire a different writer like you did for Battle of Gods and have Toriyama spot check it. That's all you got to do. But instead, we're given a fucking manga that is retelling a movie that came out a few months ago that you can watch right now online any minute now. Why would I want to read the manga if I can watch the movie? And it's embarrassing. We want new stuff. Dragon Ball fans want something new and something good. And for fuck's sake, bro, how many times do we have to wait for something good and something new? So, just being honest with you, that's where we're at right now. Anyways, take care. I'll see you soon.